Hey YouTube, I know you probably don't want to watch me play a game, but you know, got nothing else to do. Haven't made a video in like 2-3 days. Just posted one that I did a few days ago. I don't know the exact date, so I didn't post it. So, just out for a little cruise in the Interceptor, Ford Interceptor, or Ford Taurus. So, if you have any questions or anything like that, just, give me let me know in the inbox. That's right, motherfucker. I also went and I was talking to my dad earlier, and he mentioned that there was this guy who was interested in, well, he's not interested in it, but we're interested in his bike. I probably mentioned it before in a few of my other videos, but you know me, I forget shit. But screw that, But he just sent me a message, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. He wants me to go down to like $400 on his 83 Honda Shadow 750 V twin. Well, he has a seized motor, and he was like 700. I think he wanted like 700. Then he said 5. Now he wants 4. We're interested in the bike, but we're not paying no $400, because you probably know what I'm going to be doing is switching every single part back off of the bike. We're going to get from this guy back to the other bike with no title, and then we go to Rochester and make a title there for like $40, if you know what I'm saying. And then we'll have 2 titled Honda Shadows, sell one of them for profit, keep the other one for like myself, and that $500-600 bike that I sell it for is towards my car. And I'm trying my best to get to my dad's business and tape the rest of the vehicles that we have. One of them is Chevy what the hell is it called? Chevy Express, there you go. It's a 35-ton series, I believe. I don't know for sure. I don't know what the motor or anything is in it. I haven't even sat in the truck, really. I've seen it, looked in the back, but I haven't actually opened the door and looked inside it. We've had it for a year or two now. The next one is that big white one that's in my driveway half the time during the winter. That is a 97 Chevy motor in it, and basically like your FedEx type of vehicle, but instead of being it brown saying UPS, it's white, flooring dairy on the side, and it has cold plates on the top, and there's installation in the back, and there you go, it has a freaking cooler. Now the 97 International is still sitting in the parking lot at the business, has not moved. Just yesterday I was taking some cases back, and I realized the ramp for the back is missing. So that's telling me we're not going to be using that truck anymore. And I want to try to get at least one video of that truck before we get rid of it or move it to a different location. You know what I'm saying? And then I think it's a 2001 International. I don't know the motor either. They're both diesel. From Hastings Co-op Creamery up in Hastings, Minnesota. I'll try to find a link of their business or whatever, and I'll leave it in the description. Now, my dad has worked with those guys for, I don't know how many years, since I started going up there when I was about 8 years old, and I just kept going up there, and after I graduated high school, I found this post bulletin job. Well, my grandpa actually found it, and my brother Ben was going to take care of it, but I needed some experience, so I said, what the hell, put it in my name. So after I graduated from high school, screw that crash. After I graduated from high school, I found this job, and Monday through Saturday I work, and today is Saturday, and I just got done working, I don't know, 7 hours ago. It's like 5:30 now or so, I don't know, it's somewhere around 5, and since I got the job, I haven't been going with my father up to Hastings, and it's been almost a year. I've driven up there with him to pick up the van, or to pick him up when he drops off the truck or whatever, but I haven't actually been on the milk route in almost a year. So it kind of sucks, missing the old days of getting up early, sitting in a truck, driving up there for 2 hours, unloading cases, load up all the milk, and drive all the way back. We got shakes on the way back, we got pizza, we got little snacks, and it's basically my dad paid for it all, so I didn't really care. And I got out and about. Well, that's basically what I do on my paper route, is I drive around and deliver paper, and get out and about. Just basically, I'm a paper boy, not a milkman. Stupid Mazda. I also looked up Grand Prix on Craigslist yesterday. There is this 1999 Grand Prix. I don't think it's the supercharged or I think it's the SE model. I don't know. I think it's just like the basic, Grand Prix. I don't really know what SE stands for, but I think that's just the basic Grand Prix out there, whatever, He wants $15 for it. It says in the description, or in his lettering words, everything works. There's just a little rust by the passenger door, not the actual passenger door, but the passenger door behind the passenger, the back seat door on the right. There's a little rust there, not on the door, but like inside the rocker panel, and it ain't that bad of a car. Got the alloy wheels. I think there's 5 stems on it, 5 forks, or whatever the hell you want to call it. He wants 15. He said there's like 100 and some thousand on it. Not terribly bad. For 15, not bad. There's power everything, including a sunroof. The only thing that he said is when he starts it and he has it run for, I don't know, a while, the temperature gauge, it's supposed to move up when the engine's warm. Well, it stays at 0. So when you're driving, you don't know how hot your car is. You don't know if it's overheating or underheating or whatever the heck you want to call it. And me, especially doing a lot of stop and go, I really need to know that if I'm overheating or not. So if I ever got that car, I'd have to fix that. There was another one, basically the same thing, but it was the GTP model. This one didn't have a sunroof. I don't think so. He said everything works, except the gas gauge is kind of iffy. It likes to be wherever it wants to be. you know, again, and he wanted $2 grand for that, and it was 97, I believe. It was kind of grayish. The rocker panels were sold, you know, the side panels, and he wanted $2 grand for it, and I said that's too much. I'm not buying cars right now. I'm looking at the prices, seeing what they go for, seeing, you know, I'm still looking up Grand Prix and the information. I'm not talking to people, but I'm actually on Facebook, not now, but I'm in this club called Grand Prix 3800 Motor V6, I believe that's what it's called. And I think I asked like 2 or 3 people on how they like their cars, and they absolutely love them. You know, the newer ones and the older ones, from 99, no, I'm sorry, like 97 to 99, the same body style, basically, from 97 to 03, sorry, kind of got it mixed up. 04 and up, they had a different body style like you may see on your roads now these days. So, and I'm sorry, I don't know how good this is coming in, and I know you probably just don't want to see me drive, but it's drive and talk time for me. And yeah, he wanted too much for his Grand Prix GTP, especially at that age of a car. I didn't know what the miles were. There were some good ones and some bad ones, and I see the year 99 a lot on Craigslist, a lot, and I'm like, why do people want to get rid of their 99 Grand Prix? Well, I looked into it, and apparently 99 is a bad year for some kind of gas pedal problem. You know, you give it too much gas, it stalls right in the intersection, and then you have this huge problem, you know? I mean, I love the 99s, I really do. They're just flippin' awesome. If I had a 99, I would make sure that problem would be fixed. And my brother Ben, before he got his Cavalier, his 03 Cavalier from our neighbor, he looked at a 99 Grand Prix, supercharged. Dual exhaust, 4-door, sunroof, leather, everything, basically. And he wanted $2 grand for it. We went to see the car. It was pretty nice. It was really nice in person, better than the picture, really. And took it for a little test drive. Ben was only going probably 5 miles an hour because he couldn't floor the car, otherwise it would stall. Well, he looked into it, and it would cost about $800 or so, almost $1,000 to fix that one problem. The radio was kind of missing with buttons. Everything worked except that one issue there. And he called the guy back up, and he's like, well, what's your rock bottom on it? And I think he said like 13, and Dad told me to go tell Ben quickly before he makes a deal that he might regret or something. And I told him, you know, firm is like $1,000. That's how much I would buy a car if that kind of problem, $1,000. You know, but he jumped from 2 to like 13. So you got to get him some credit, you know. But I believe he still has that car in his parking lot, and it's been, oh, let's see, we got it right after we graduated, like a few days right after. Yes. So, let's see, I graduated on June, I think, 12th. I think it was a weekend. And, about the 15th or 16th, we saw the car. We went to see it up in, I have no idea, somewhere in Wisconsin. And, I had my ex-girlfriend, Molly, and a friend of ours, Carolyn, came with, and my grandma, and my mom, and my sister, and of course me and my dad on the bike. And we went shopping that day as well, and we picked up a motorcycle as well, as the 1983 Honda Magnum, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's still with the backrest that you might see in a few pics of mine or whatever. But we picked up that one, about $400. Got it running, but I'm getting off topic. As I was saying, I love those kind of cars. If you have, you know, any friends out there that have like those kind of cars, you know, can you, I don't know, give me like his channel or something so I can like chat with them about those cars and you know, see what problems they have besides that one problem with the gas pedal. I would really appreciate that, you know, or things like that, of that matter, I guess. If I couldn't buy a Grand Prix, I'd buy a Grand Am. It doesn't have to be GT, SE. I think they make like the LS, like the Cavalier. I think, I don't know. You know, it has to be Grand Am or Grand Prix. That's basically the only two cars that I know that get about 30 to the highway. That is cheap enough for me, so I can afford it. You know, I know the newer cars, I think it's like the Toyota Camry, that gets somewhere in like, I think like 35 or something. I don't know for sure. I don't have that kind of money for like the newer ones. I can buy an old one, yeah, I can get great mileage, but I can't have a stick shift, and I think they made a lot of stick shift ones. Because I'm parked on a hill and I don't trust the parking brake, or, you know what I'm saying. I've been talking constantly since I basically started this damn tape. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, just leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. By the way, YouTube is really gay. I can't send any messages in or out. I can upload videos, but I can't, let's say let's say I want to go to the right side of my tab there and scroll down to other people's things, you know, like vids. I can't do that. It's all white, which is a bunch of BS. Can't reply, can't thumbs up, can't do anything. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna ask my brother what the heck's wrong with it. He knows computer stuff more than me. So it looks like my time is running out. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching and listening. Take care, you guys.